White Bear Mitsubishi, the #1 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport dealer in the world, leverages the UnityWorks Media video strategy.
One of our big keys to our success is having a great online presence with video. So having partners like UnityWorks Media is critical to our success.
I'm Becky Stanchfield, bringing you more success stories from the retail automotive world. Today we're joined by Richard Herod III. Richard's the general manager at White Bear Mitsubishi in White Bear Lake, Minnesota, which was ranked for 2012 as the #1 Outlander Sport sales dealer in the world. And in March 2013 ranked in the top 5 for total sales for all Mitsubishi dealers in the nation. Congratulations, Richard.
Well, thank you so much. We have a great team supporting us at the dealership.
Tell us a little bit about the journey.
The journey is really fun. Actually, we were one of the top Saturn stores in the nation for about 20 years. And then when GM announced that Saturn went away, Mitsubishi called us right away and wanted us to be one of their new dealers. And in 2010, we started the journey with Mitsubishi. And in March 2010, we sold 3 Mitsubishis, which was, a small amount. However, the cool part is by the end of the year, we picked up so much sales momentum that we were able to be the #1 Mitsubishi dealer in the state of Minnesota in 2010. After that, we set our sights higher on becoming the #1 dealer in the upper Midwest, which we did in 2011. And the first time that year, we also set the top spot for Outlander Sport sales in one of the months in 2011, really kind of fueling our fire for higher sales volume. And in 2012, we had a really fun March. We actually set the U.S. record for number of Outlander Sports sold. And later that year, we said, we want to set a new world record. And we went after 50 Outlander Sports in September 2012. And by the end of 2012, we actually sold more Outlander Sports than any other dealership on the planet. And since then, it's just been really fun. We have lots of people driving Mitsubishis, and our employees are just thrilled.
So I know all that didn't come without a tremendous amount of focus.
It starts with people. Without people, you have nothing. And our values card for our organization states we have nothing of greater value than the worth of our people. And we believe in the Mitsubishi product. What's super fun is that over 85% of our sales force drives Mitsubishis.
What type of online video advertising are you involved with?
Mainly surrounds video. We have video on our website, which is really important. If you take a look at most websites for dealerships, they have the specials page, which is never updated. And then they have, sometimes they choose to take pictures of their cars, sometimes not. But really, today's discerning consumer really demands more. And having interactive videos on your website really is key to kind of setting yourself apart from your competition.
Tell us a little bit more about that. Like specifically, what are you seeing with your video products?
Well, in addition to more site time, people are on your website longer. You see some additional benefits. We actually have a product called AVSEO, or Advanced Video Search Engine Optimization. And with that, it actually helps us place higher in search engines. So if people are Googling about a specific car, it helps them recognize our dealership quicker. In addition, that product helps distribute our videos to online sites like MetaCafe and Vimeo. And what's really fun is that one of our videos actually went viral internationally. We had over 5,000 video views on one video.
What else are you doing with video?
Well, we also use video cards, which instead of having just a standard business card when you're trying to touch an online prospect, we use a video business card to introduce the customer to either an internet salesperson or the dealership, sort of welcome them and thanking them for their online visit, which is awesome. Another thing that we're doing, which most dealers do, are vid walkarounds, where a video is made of a specific vehicle and drilled down to that specific car. But sometimes we find that customers are looking for a little bit extra detail in their web search, and they're asking for additional pictures or additional questions. So we actually have times where we actually send a salesperson out to the car and do an additional video where they walk around the vehicle with an iPad, and we drill down that video to be specific to what the customer wants. The customer says, I'm looking at a used Tahoe, does it have quad seats and a tow package? Walk around that vehicle, show the quad seats, show the tow package, and show that vehicle to the customer and get them to come in. And really, bottom line, I love video. It takes just standard text, standard photos, and it basically adds the element and whimsy of TV. Really creating an emotional connection between the buyer and the seller. And really, at the end of the day, that's what moves metal.
So how many people are watching these videos? I know you mentioned 5,000 for one, but for all your videos, what's typical?
Well, here's a copy of my latest video report from UnityWorks Media. My account manager reviews this with me each month. It gives me specific data on each video product and how we are trending for the year compared to the previous year. For February specifically, I had about 1,450 people watch my videos, 1,317 from YouTube alone. And if I added my organic AV SEO, I had about 1,631 people find my content organically last month alone. Another 118 people watched my video content on my website, and a couple hundred views took place on the third-party websites with my inventory. My cost per click with all of the UnityWorks media products worked out to be about 80 cents per click. I believe that most dealers would pay 80 cents to give a prospect an opportunity to see a video that is focused on branding their dealership. Now remember, these are prospects that are down the sales funnel. The video will leave a lasting impression compared to others that are simply using text. Now, when I have a video that goes viral with international play, that's a plus. If I get international views, that video ranks well locally.
How did you learn so much about video?
Well, in college, I actually dabbled in web design. I started doing website design for departments at the university, so that was kind of interesting. And then when I started working at Saturn when I was in college, within about 6 months of working there as the cashier, I started being the webmaster. I loved advertising and I loved marketing. And it's sort of the surge of everything online, and YouTube. YouTube was just starting to come to people's minds, and it was really a fun time to kind of watch online space for dealerships grow and to see how videos impacted that.
What a great way to marry the two together. So you've always been on the cutting edge of video. What do you see as the future?
I've heard a lot of great things about video pre-roll, and I really think that that's what's next for us.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time and for sharing your insights on how you're leveraging video. It'll be interesting to track your continued success at White Bear Mitsubishi.
Well, thank you for having me.